keep in mind this time of year is getting organized, staying organized. We want to do it with our teens, we want to do it with ourselves, but we really want to do it with our older adults. And joining us this morning is Cheryl Larson with Cheryl's Organizing Concepts with tips on how to do just that. And Cheryl, before we get into those tips, why is it so important that our older adults be just as organized?
Oh, it's very important. One of the most important things with seniors, the first thing we'll look at when we go in is for clutter and safety.
Safety is the main issue there because many of us are sort of pack rats. We like to hoard things more so than we even realize from time to time. With our older adults, if they hoard for years, it could become a safety issue.
It doesn't even have to be that long, even a little time. They're used to putting things on stairs or having piles next to where they're walking. Throw rugs. We'll go in and look for a lot of signs beside just the clutter to make sure that their environment's safe.
So once you identify exactly what the environment is and what needs to be changed, what are the first steps you go through toward organizing that house?
Almost any organizing job we do, the first thing is going to be purging. Most people's problem is they have too much stuff. So we need to go through, yes, and see what they can get rid of.
And you need to be very judicious with this because it's something you need to be very honest about. Keep, toss, right?
Right, and you have to remember what's important to one person might not be important to somebody else.
Okay, now we've purged. We've got everything out to the Salvation Army. We've got everything out to recycling. We've got those things go to the trash. What's next?
Organize what's left.
Organizing what's left. Now, how do you go about doing this? Because does it need to be room specific or section, like the kitchen? Think about the kitchen.
It depends on the size of what you're doing and the size of the problem. We may just be focusing on one room. That's maybe all they called us for. Maybe we're doing a whole house, a whole apartment, a whole condo. So it just depends on the area. But we'll focus on one area, one room, or perhaps one part of a room, depending on how major the problem is.
Now you brought something here with us today. This is for organizing files, I would assume, but this is a very compact, easy to use, easy to find piece.
Yes, one thing that we really stress with all our clients, but specifically seniors, is paperwork management. To get your papers in order. Most people keep way more than they need to just because they don't know what to get rid of.
So they just keep it all and just let everything fall where it may?
Most of them have a file system, but they've given up using it because it doesn't work for them anymore. So we go in with a recommendation, knowing that every system has to be tailored for that person so that it'll work for them.
Now, if people need more information and additional tips from you, how can they find you?
On my website, Cheryl'sOrganizing.com.
Cheryl'sOrganizing.com. Cheryl Larson, thank you so much for your time today.
Okay,
we'll have
thank
this
you.
information on our website, including a link to her website, Cheryl'sOrganizing.com. Cheryl Larson with us once again. Megan, over to you.
All right, good stuff, Charlie.